Hi Northwing, welcome to this week's handwriting video. Now, as our book this week is The Smeds and the Smoos, I thought it was only right that we would be doing our handwriting on an alien. Okay, so you should have your outline of an alien in some shape or form. It doesn't have to be exactly this one in front of you. And then you should also, have you got your pens or pencils? Yeah. These are the ones that I'm going to be using. I've got some different ones. I'm going to enjoy using these. These are like fine liner ones, really thin pens. So I'll enjoy using those. Okay, so if you've got everything ready, we can get started. We have got 2 letters to do today. And can you believe it? They are the last ones from the set that we've been working on. We've done nearly all of them. So we'll be moving on to capital letters next. So this is the letter we're doing today. Can you remember the sound that it makes? Yeah, well done you. It's ks. Ks. Well done. And can you remember the picture? Let's have a look. It's a person doing their exercise. Now, if you listen to the word exercise, can you hear the ks? Exercise. It has the sound in it, doesn't it? Now, before we do anything else, I think we need to have a go at these star jumps that the person's doing. So can you stand up, put your arms and your legs out to the sides, get into your star jump position. Brilliant. Right, how many star jumps can you do? Ready, steady, go. Yeah, doing your star jumps, are you counting? Stop when you get to 10. Have you got to 10 yet? No? Have you got to 10 now? Right, as soon as you got to 10, you can stop. Brilliant star jumps. Right, let's get back on with it then. So now you're all warmed up and you've done your exercise, we're going to have a little look at how we might write this letter. Okay, so we need to remember our whoosh to the top. So if I just trace it with my finger, we would need to whoosh to the top. Then we go down the arm and the leg and down the arm and the leg. Can you remember when we did this in the classroom? Because I can remember. Okay, so let's have a look at what it might look like on the whiteboard. So if you have your piece of paper in front of you, you can stop the video in a little minute and have a little go if you like. But what we're going to do is we're going to whoosh to the top. We're going to go down one arm to the leg and a little flick, and then repeat the other side and flick. Okay, so we've got our whoosh to the top, down one arm to the leg and flick, and then down the other arm to the leg and flick. Okay, so let's do it again. Ready? Whoosh to the top, down one arm to the leg and flick, down the other arm to the leg and flick. And that's what your kiss should look like. So, all that leaves for us to do now is to choose your colour pen. Now, I'm going to pick light blue. Which colour are you going to use? Oh, that's a good choice. Right, we're going to have a go at writing our ks in some lines. You can put them anywhere, it doesn't matter. But don't forget your whoosh to the top. So whoosh to the top, down one arm to the leg and flick, down the other arm to the leg and flick. Whoosh to the top, down one arm and flick. So if you need a little bit more time, what do? Stop the video. But if you don't, you can just carry on. So it does need a lot of concentrating this one because it's not the easiest. I would actually say, guys, that this is actually the hardest letter. Alongside the f, that's really hard too. So I've done a little line of ks. What do you think? I'm going to have a look at my best one so you can do this too. Do you remember what we do? I'm going to choose my best one. I actually think it's that one. Do a little dot underneath. You see, I think it's that one. Do you agree? Yeah. You show me yours. Oh yeah, that's a really good one. Well done. Right, So we'll come back to X in a minute because we might do another line of those later on. Now, the very last letter. Has anybody worked out what it is? Can you guess? Can you guess what the last letter is? Which one haven't we done yet? It is, are you ready? Z. Can I hear that? Yeah. Z. Z. Can you remember what the picture is? It is, yeah, it's a picture of a zip. Where might you find a zip? You might find a zip on your coat. Yeah. You might find a zip on your trousers. You might find a zip on a bag. Yeah, right, brilliant. So here we're finding a zip on the Z, okay? So this is how we're going to do our Z. So we're going to whoosh to the top. Then we're going to go zig, zag, zig. So all those zigzags that we did last week when we were handwriting on a flum fruit, they're really going to help us, aren't we? Because we're going to whoosh to the top, zig, zag, zig. So I want to hear you saying that when we do it, okay? Zig, zag, zig. So we're going to whoosh to the top, zig, zag, zig. Yeah, let's try it again. Whoosh to the top, zig, zag, zig. Okay, so let's have a little go on our alien. Going to use red this time. What about you? Yeah, well, that sounds like a good colour. So we're going to whoosh to the top. Then what we're going to do? Zig, zag, zig. We're going to whoosh to the top, zig, zag, zig. Whoosh to the top, zig, zag, zig. And then you carry on, I'll carry on. Remember, if you need to pause, if you need a bit more time, that is absolutely fine. So there's a little row of my Z, zig, zag, zig. Okay. So when you finish that, you might like to maybe add something to your alien. I'm going to add something. I'm going to add a mouth. Look, my alien, it's got X and Z for eyes. Then it's got a smiley mouth. And I'm going to give it a t-shirt with some zigzags at the bottom. You see that? I've put the zigzags at the bottom. And then just to finish it off, I'm going to practice, because these are tricky letters, it might be good if we all just practice again. So if you just spend some more time now doing your whoosh to the top, zig, zag, zig for your Z. So I'll do that now. Let's fill this alien full of Z and X. I'm going to use a green for this. I'm going to do some more X's. X. So whoosh to the top, down one arm to the leg, down the other arm to the leg. I'm going to do some X's now. Look, I've started to do another row. I'm going to finish that off all the way along. And when we've done that, we are nearly finished. So, when you've finished your alien, if you want to get somebody to take a photo of it and then upload it to our Seesaw, to your Seesaw account, then we can save it on there and I can see what you've been doing. So, there's my finished alien. I've got my Z and my X, okay? Take your time, really practice. If you need some help, I'm sure one of your grown-ups at home would give you a bit of a hand with this. But keep practicing, do your best, and I will see you for the phonics video on Thursday, okay? Take care, guys. Happy handwriting.